Hello and welcome again to the online GPS group. I have a guest with me today who's from the Bellingham area. I'll have him introduce him in just a sec, but I hope you guys know that we've been doing our interviews with kind of local community partners, and that's what we're doing again today. So I'll turn it over to you, David, if you wouldn't mind telling me a little bit about yourself and the organization that you work for.
Of course. So my name is David Melvin. My position within Opportunity Council. So Opportunity Council is a community-based organization that's located in Bellingham, but also serves parts of Skagit as well as Island County. And so my position with Opportunity Council is I'm an employment programs coordinator, and I primarily work within the Work First team. So we're serving folks that are currently on TANF that are looking to engage in either the CJ or the WC programs.
So you were talking about CJ and WC programs. My next question is, what are the programs you would like parents to know about?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, that's the program that I am overseeing is the Work First program of CJ and WC, so Community Jobs and the Community Works program. So those are two programs that are available for families that are receiving TANF benefits, and they serve primarily to address and develop work skills as we place program participants in the community with one of our program partner agencies that are either local nonprofit, tribal, or government sites. So while they're in either the Community Jobs or the Community Works program, they're working at a number of hours at the program site. So we're just focusing on developing any work skills that they might be able to, develop further while they're in the site themselves. For up to, let's see, for the Community Works program, it's up to 12 months, and the Community Jobs program is up to 9 months. And so while they're in the work sites, we're helping them develop skills that they can put on resumes, networking, as well as any other just soft skills development through online classes, as well as job training classes that we also offer too.
Very cool. I think you're talking a little bit about this too, because my next question is, what are the biggest benefits of being a part of the programs that you offer? And you were talking a little bit about, getting to do internships and job training. Is there anything else that you feel like sticks out to you for WC and CJ, the benefits of those programs?
Yeah, so with WC and CJ benefits, one of the big things is we try to engage as effectively as possible with any case management. So it's not just, you're in the program, you're doing your thing, and, very light touch. We try to maintain as effective and consistent connections with any of the program participants throughout their time in the program, because we want to make sure that we're supporting folks throughout the time to identify any goals that they want to work on, any skills that they want to develop, as well as any just job readiness needs that they have. So with the program, we're able to offer like support services that is able to address a variety of employment barriers while they're in the program. So anything from like interview clothing that people might need, to gas vouchers or gas cards in order to go to and from the program work sites, as well as like any other like interviews, interview locations. We also have the ability to even provide funding for potential vehicle repair while they're in the program. So that can address any transportation barriers that folks might have while they're in the program. But like I mentioned, with case management, we try to maintain an effective and positive support network and support service through the program while they're in there, because we recognize that it's a difficult time in the best of times, and we want to make sure that folks are not just going through the motions of maintaining their, like doing what they're supposed to be doing within the program, but are actually getting something out of it, not just in terms of any support services, but also, direct support through case management roles and just referrals and feedback and just support throughout their entire time there.
Very cool. Thank you for sharing that. I think what I heard was being able to work on like goals, skills, and have that like really supportive environment to be able to kind of get to that next step or place, whatever you want to call it. I feel like is super beneficial. So thank you for sharing that. So next question. What is something unique about Opportunity Council? If for those who maybe like don't know so much about Opportunity, I know it's like it's big in Bellingham, but what do you feel like is something unique about you guys?
So with Opportunity Council, let's see, I've been employed with them for about 1 year and 4 months, I believe, approximately. And through the time that I've been employed through Opportunity Council, I am still becoming familiar with the extent of how integrated they are within the community and how beneficial they are. Opportunity Council supports and programs range from eviction prevention to employment services, which, like that's the department that I'm under. And it also addresses anything like, even to the extent of managing a volunteer program within Bellingham itself. So just connecting everyday folks within our community to, the community itself. So it serves a vast array of members within our community and a vast array of services. And, I would always encourage anybody who thinks that they might need to, address or be engaged with any support services for any barriers, any challenges, or any concerns that they have, either present or in the near future, to engage with Opportunity Council because of the sheer scope of services and the referral potentials that they might be able to offer.
Very cool. So it's not even like within the WC and CJ program. It just seems like, if there's something going on, check in with Opportunity Council because there might be something that they can offer or that you guys can offer. That's really cool to hear. Thank you for that.
Yeah, and even within, my department, the employment services, we serve not only WC and CJ folks through the Work First program, but also BFET, so basic food. So folks that are receiving only basic food, so that, like single individuals, to case management and like employment services for those specific folks that would not otherwise be eligible for, either CJ or WC programs. But we also, of course, this was before COVID happened, we had a number of job, like job training labs that were available and open for, any member of the community to come in to be able to access computers, to work on resumes, and to get direct feedback from clients. So it's not just like walking into an agency where you're kind of left to your own devices. It's a lot of it is supported and facilitated and somebody that's right there so you can get immediate feedback. If you do need any assistance, have any questions, or just kind of don't know even where to start. And that's one of the things that I think Opportunity Council is a real focus within the agency, is that direct connection and direct support.
Very cool. Awesome to hear. Thank you for sharing that. So my last question, because I feel like this is the one that I hear a lot, is especially now too, with everything that's been going on, just being, there's a lot of change going on. People might be feeling kind of nervous about making changes, especially that like given the times or just in general. But what would you say to someone who's feeling nervous about joining the programs that you offer?
Yeah, it's like with the amount of change and the amount of uncertainty, being nervous about anything and engaging with our program is definitely understandable. But we want to be here and to support people during this time. We don't want to just provide programs without support, without guidance. We want to make sure that people are aware of what's going on and have I wouldn't say like hand holding, but somebody that is able to walk next to them during this time to be able to support, guide, refer, as well as just offer up as much, as much opportunity to engage with any barriers or, engage with any goals that they might have. So the biggest thing with an Opportunity Council is just we want to be there to support you. So if you do want to engage within our program, we're fully willing to help you out in any capacity whatsoever, and make sure that you understand that we're going to be there to not just help you through the challenging parts, but also be there to make sure that we're also focusing on long-term goals and understanding where you're coming from, and making sure that you're also leading the direction in your own life.
Very cool. Well, you made me feel less nervous there, just myself. So, thank you again, David. That's my last question. Is there anything else that you feel like you wanted to add to this, or just to wrap up here?
So yeah, if there is any question about like what Opportunity Council might be able to serve any members, not just in terms of the CJ and WC program, but just general community members and general concerns about like what services might be able to offer, just connect with us. Most folks who do connect with Opportunity Council do through the main line, and they'll be routed to a CRC, a Community Resource Center staff member, who would then be able to guide you through the next steps of the process and clarify what we might be able to help you out with. So connecting through us, or connecting at us, we'll do what we can in order to make sure that you understand how the community, Opportunity Council might be able to help you with any needs that you have.
Very cool. And I think once we wrap up this video, I'll make sure to include below your contact information. You guys sent me a flyer, which I really appreciate. I think it has your contact information on it too. So we'll get that in there along with this video. And I really appreciate you taking the time, David. Thanks again for the interview. And everyone, say thanks to David. Oh.
All right, thank you.